What is going on, guys? And today I've got another set of 5 methods today for you. So that's a big set of methods, and hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Now if you do use any of the methods or enjoy the video, please drop a like down below, and of course subscribe if you are new with notifications on. Drop a comment down below if you get any sick snipes or you want to let me know anything, or if you have any comments about the video. But without further ado, let's get into some sniping. So guys, the first player we are looking at, as you can see, is Babel. Now he's actually going for, I believe, 3.5k. I did snipe this one about 5 minutes ago, and then I set up obviously all the recording equipment. So we're just going to back him up for 3.3 at the moment, and I'll just check what he's going for again. Now obviously we're using the quality filter, which actually seems to be working again, and so we can have a look. So Babel, there's only one in there at 3.2, and generally he's going for about 3.4k, so that's all right. What you want to do is you want to pick him up for 3k and below, so we're going to go at 2.9. Grab one, anything at all. We'll give it 5, 4. Oh, brilliant, there you go. Another lovely snipe. So we've got the 1.4, and then we've also got, what was it, the other one was 1.9, so 2 steals there. We're going to whack him up for 3.2 because obviously easy profit on those, both of those. Absolute steals there. So we're going to move on to the next player. Once again, we are looking at a Champions League card. We've got Martinez. Now there is obviously about 40 Martinez's in the game, so we're looking at, I believe he's 77. I'm pretty sure. Do I need to add another letter here? I do, don't I? Martinez. Let's have a look. He is Sandro. That one. There you go. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh god. So we're gonna go for him, and we're obviously going for his special card as well. Let's have a look how much he's up for at the minute. 3.2, nothing. 4.2. So he's a little bit more expensive, so you've got more of a profit margin there. No way is this guy going for 5.2. I managed to grab him for sort of 3k earlier when I was completing the SBC. Right, so you want to really be going for 4.7 and below if there are a few coming up at 5. So we're going to see if we can do a bit of compare price, see if we can pick one up like that, and then we'll obviously go for some regular sniping if nothing comes up. It's a shame we missed the ones at the start. If I'd known he was going for 5.8, I would have grabbed them. We thought he was going for about 5.5. Let's have a look. Come on, we just want... Is that? Yeah, that is as well. Alright, it's just profit, so that's not brilliant, but we'll take it as 5.8. That's a nice little profit there. Right. Okay, so we're going to whack that one up, and then we're going to see, we'll give it another 10 seconds, and then we'll see if we can get any more. If not, we will call it a day, and we'll move on to the next method. Let's have a look. Are these still on the market? Make sure they actually are. Right, so 5.8, so it's just the 5.8 now. So the 5.8 is definitely going to sell on. Let's see how much, what's he next going for? We still want, realistically, we want about 5.4 and below. Oh, brilliant, right, we've banged it. We've managed to get a 4.6 out of him, which is pretty decent. I'm not going to complain about that. It's not amazing. Actually, that's a pretty good snipe. He's going for 5.8, so it's just over a 1k profit. We can put him up for 5.9 because there's literally nothing on the market of him at the minute. You can see there's those 3 and that's it. So that's a banging snipe from that one. Okay, so we're moving on to the first filter, looking at a team. We're looking at Ajax, and they're going for about 1.1k. Now at 1k, there's a ridiculous amount of them being listed who are way off of what they should be. So you've got Van der Beeks, you've got Neres's, some Babels as well. So there's a lot of players being listed at 1k who are rare as well, which means you'll get a ton extra coins out of them. Now we're just going to go on the compare price first of all, make sure that this is working, and then we'll have a go on regular sniping. But at the minute, I'd say sticking it at 1k and doing a compare price really isn't a bad way to go with this filter. We've got Ladbad there, or Labiad there straight away for 950. Now he's not phenomenal, but you will be able to get 1.1 out of him, which is obviously always a good plan, to just pick up all the cards and grab anything you can get, rather than just going for the big profits. Now, we could have scuffed that. Oh, that one would have been good, because obviously Promes is much higher rated. So obviously, if you're going for a higher rated and you've got his Champions League card, that's obviously going to go for a fair bit more. Now, it looks like everything under 1k has sold. That Labiad we've missed there. So we're just going to see if we can grab any more. Anything else coming up? Have we missed that one as well? No, we've missed that one. So we're going to have a go one more time. I'm just going to bang on some regular snipes, 900 below, see if we can pick something up before we move on to the next team. We don't want to spend too much time on each method, of course, but we do want to get a fairly good snipe out of each one. Let's have a look. Can we bang a good... I just want like a Promes or a Neres, because those guys are coming up a lot, which means that you can make a fair good profit, because they are worth a lot more. Let's have a look. Right, so some of these are even selling out now, which is... Oh, come on, I'm missing every single one. I'm scuffing these constantly. How have I scuffed so many of these? Right, we're going to go next player. I'm getting the next one, and then we're moving on to the next method. This is horrendous. Come on. You know you want to give me something decent. Come on. If I can't get something in the next sort of few searches, we're just going to have to move on, because this is the Ajax players are always, I find, the best to profit and hardest to snipe, because you can make a ton of them, but when they're in an SBC, they are ridiculously hard to snipe. See, absolutely hard, like they are hard as anything. But we're going to move on to the next team. We have to call it a day for Ajax, but I definitely say give it a go. It's a very good filter. It is just going to have to be your fastest sniping guys, because it is not an easy one. So we're looking at Juventus, obviously Piemonte Calcio. We're going to see if we can grab any of these. Obviously these guys always go up to sort of 2 or 3k when they're in any SBC. They don't really sit much below that anyway, but obviously they've shot up as well. Scuff that one there. So we're going to have a look. So 2.4 is what they're going for roughly. So you're really looking at, I'm trying to think, EA tax on that, 120 coins. So 2.2 and below you can pick up and make a fairly good profit. Obviously 2.2 isn't a great profit. We can get a lot lower than that and make a lot more, but we'll start off at 2.2. We'll do a bit of compare pricing as well, but we'll start off just regular sniping, see if we can grab a good steal on one of these. I'll do about 30 searches and then we'll move on to regular compare price. Mr. Kadira there, a bit of a shame, because I think that would have been quite a good profit there, 1.7. See if we can grab this next one, Regani. Okay, so he's going to go for a little bit more. I believe he's going for about, let's have a look. So 2k on bid, 3.3. I reckon we're going to put him up for about 3k, because that's a fair price for a Regani. He usually goes for a little bit more than the rest of these guys anyway. So we'll pop him up there first of all. Have we got another one as well? We've managed to get a second one of him. He is going for dead on 2.4, so he is the one we've got to sell dead on. He's the one who's literally coming up most there. So whack him up for 2.4, 2.5. Yeah, we'll go 2.4 because he's not going to really go for much more than that. Has another card popped up? No, it won't be. Right, so let's have a look. Can we get another card? If we go for one more, and then I'll move on to the final method of the video. It does seem like the Juventus one is really pushing out a little bit more. It's easier to use. What we'll do is we'll pop it on 2.4 and go and do a bit of compare pricing. Let's make sure. So 2.4. Nope. So remember 2.2 and below. Oh, we've scuffed that. Oh, how have I done it twice? I scuffed that so badly. Right. Let's see if we can. Oh, right. Back on the buy now bit. Right. So the next one I'm actually going to cop. Apparently not. Right. Let's go back, reset it, and then go back on it. Let's have a look. Right. So we want 2.2 and below. We managed to get that one. That was a steal, to be fair. We've done well there. So we're going to whack him up. I believe he's probably going for a little bit more. So we'll pop him up for a 2,500 maybe. I feel like that'd be fair for him. And then we're going to move on to the final method, unless something else ridiculous has popped up. No way, that would have been a steal of a snipe. 1.3 for a Buffon. 2 for a Rugani again. How am I messing up so many of these? I'm sorry guys, I've messed up a ton of these snipes today. Not as good as usual. I'm maybe losing my touch, but we'll make sure I sort that out for the next video. So Barcelona players, once again, typical filter for a marquee matchup. You get Barcelona as a Thursday filter for me is so often, just because it's constantly used. I think that Barcelona, when they have an opportunity to use them, they always do. So we're going to see if we can see how much they're going for first of all. You're looking at about 2.3k. It looks like probably 2.2 is probably a more fair price for these guys. So 2.2, you can pick them up pretty much 2.1 and below. Let's have a look. 2.2. You've got a few at 2.2. Not many. Missed that one obviously. EA tax is going to be what, 120. So we'll put it at 2k. And we're literally just going to go see if we can grab 2 or 3 cards from this before we finish off the video. And can we nab a good one? I would say that compare pricing is going to be easiest with this method. Mr. Roberto there, that would have been a very good snipe. Obviously the rare cards coming up are obviously going to be a bit more rare, obviously in the name, but they are going to be rare coming up. But if you can get a rare card, check the price of it before you list it up, because it is most likely going to be for more than what you've actually found with the other cards. Now what we're going to do is whack on a compare price. Do I do it? Yeah, I'd probably do it at 2.2 because there's way too many cards there. We're going to whack it on a compare price, and literally anything 2k and below we can grab. Can we get a nice steal here? My Wi-Fi is slowing up a little bit, which isn't great. Missed that one. Not good enough. Right, can we grab one before the end of the video? So all I want, one sniper, one of these guys, just to show you guys how easy this method is. We need one of them to be listed first of all. Let's have a look. That's the issue with compare price. You sometimes get stuff like that where, because the card has been taken down and is no longer on the market, it will still search it and you'll get messed around. Oh, we're gonna go for one more, and then that'll be it for Braithwaite, because he is struggling. Close. Right. We're gonna go for one more, and that'll be it. We're gonna hope that we use this one and we actually get it. Come on. I'll back out. 2.1 and below. See if we can grab one. As long as it's not a Braithwaite, it'll be profit. So let's hope we've not scuffed this. Come on. Just one. We just want one card. So at the minute, there's only one Braithwaite on the market at 2.2, which means they're probably going to go up slightly in price. Let's just hope we manage to nab one before they do. Come on. Brilliant. Right. I can call that method a success. We managed to get one. 2k. He's going for a little bit more, so we'll sell him for 2.4. Decent profit there. Ton of methods. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, you know exactly what to do, and I will see you guys tomorrow.